All right, guys, here we are, day four. Day four, no rent, extreme savings, and investing. It's been interesting. So far, it's my third night sleeping in the van. I slept some back of a parking lot. I think it was a supermarket somewhere around, something like that. But I slept a long time. Felt good. Actually, the mattress is very comfortable. Nobody seemed to bother me, so it wasn't really too much of an issue. But it is Friday, September 7, day four, zero rent. I've I'm on track to save 2,000 a month. That's approximately what you typically spend on my guest house, my one bedroom. Um, Maybe 1,500. But the extra 500 I'm able to save just in general. Um, on top of that, so I got my first paycheck with zero rent, and it cleared. I'm pretty happy with that. Right now, I'm over here in my Jack in the Box. You can see. Um, where is this? This is Thousand Oaks. It's actually not a bad area. I know I'm not eating the healthiest, but I'm really hungry. These breakfast sandwiches here aren't too bad, so mm. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:08 in the morning right now. I had a pretty interesting morning as is. Got up at about 6 a.m. and prepared for the stock market to open. If anybody was following yesterday's video, I was talking about how stocks occasionally dip, get a pretty good dip, like maybe 10%, sometimes 15. And if they're really good stocks and they have good value, the good valuation, and they're good companies, normally after that dip, it'll pop right back up and correct itself. So I put must have been $800 on Micron Technology, and that stock this morning and the rest of the day yesterday, I think it went up 5%. So with that, I cashed it out. So that was a quick $30 overnight just by investing in on that dip. Now I have a very small portfolio because I'm just getting started here on day four. But uh, if I would have put, let's say, instead of 800, if I would have put 8,000, so a significant amount more, instead of $30 cash out overnight on the position, it would have been 300. So just put it in perspective. If you're working with a lot more money in the stock market and you're investing, your profits will be that much higher. In this case, it was only $800. Got in on the dip, waited overnight for it to pop back up. Quick 5%, and I'm out. Um, so I did make that $30, and then I also got in on another day trade, in and out within a half an hour, and made $20. So I did manage to make $50 this morning on the stock market, which is good. And on top of that, my paycheck did clear, which was, I think it was like $1,800, which is good because I had zero. um, so I'll talk about later what I'm gonna do with that. But obviously, my goal is extreme investing. So most of that money I'm gonna try to push into the stock market. So we'll decide later on that. So at the end of the trading this morning, I I didn't want to leave my money without any positions, so I did enter a couple stocks. Tesla this morning was down 10%, so it took a pretty big dip down. I'm hoping by the end of the day it jumps back in. I got in about not about negative 10%. I think I only bought like 300, like one stock. I think it's like two something, 260 or something. I forgot what it is. But it's a couple $100. So if that pops back up 5-10%, it'll be a quick 20 right there. So I'm hoping Monday or even by the end of today, maybe it'll jump back up. So hopefully Monday when I wake up, it'll be a quick 20 in the brokerage account, quick 20 gains. So I'm in on that. I saw a dip down on DNR, ticker DNR, which is an oil stock. It was down I think 5%. And I saw it down yesterday. So hopefully the bearish rally ends, and tomorrow Saturday, Monday, hopefully Monday that'll perk back up, and maybe I'll get a 5% gain on that. I may have put in 300 or 400 on that. I forget. But if it's 5%, it'll be 20 bucks. If it's 10%, it'll be 40 bucks gains. And this is, it takes a minute to get in, a couple minutes to look at what's going on and get in on your position. It really takes money to make money. You just need some fundamental knowledge in the stock market, and you can do it and have money. So, but the key is saving your money and investing it. At least half your income is where I'm geared towards. So let me take another bite of this sandwich. I've been talking my head off here. Mm. Mm. So I'm gonna finish up the work week. I did get paid. I'm so glad it cleared. So I have my pay stub here. I have to pay $500 for utilities at the old place. I think it was 521. So that's taken 30% of my paycheck. But this is the last bill I have for utilities because I'm no longer staying at the place. Obviously, we're on day 4. So I'm just gonna pay it, suck it up. It's a lot. The bill was $2,000 for utilities, split 4 ways. And then on my paycheck here, by the way, I don't know if you saw, I did mention it on some of the other videos, but I got a decent income. It's about 55,000 a year. I am a web designer, a webmaster. I do internet marketing, search engine optimization. I have a background in IT, so I'm managing 20, 30 sites, so it's decent. Problem is in California, 55K won't get you far. the taxes are very high. Just on my 2 week paycheck, they took out in taxes $590. $590 just in taxes. So every month I'm paying about 1,000 in taxes, federal and state. Uh, State, I'm probably paying a month. I'm probably paying $400 or $500. If I was in Texas or Nevada, some of these other places where there's no state income tax, there'll be an extra $400 or $500 in my pocket. But California can be 10%, upwards 8, 9, 10 to 12% even, just state income. So goodbye to that 590. Hopefully you guys doing good stuff with that money.